The inability to ask for help is one of the most common, yet invisible, psychological battles people face. It seems so simple from the outside, but on the inside, it's a tangled web of fear, pride, and deep-seated wiring. Why does the mind work against such a basic tool for survival and connection? Let's begin with the most powerful driver, the fear of vulnerability as a threat to survival. You might think, it's just asking for a favor. But to your primal brain, it can feel like showing your underbelly to a potential predator. This isn't drama. It's evolutionary psychology. To appear weak, incapable, or burdensome screams vulnerability. Your brain often confuses asking for help with announcing, "I am not enough to survive on my own." The terror isn't of the task, but of the perceived social annihilation that might follow. So you choose the exhausting safety of solitude over the terrifying risk of connection. Now let's look at the silent cornerstone, self-worth and self-sufficiency. For many, their entire sense of value is built on being the strong one, the capable one, the perfect guy. To ask for help isn't just an inconvenience, it's an identity crisis. It cracks the very foundation of how they see themselves and how they believe others see them. They hear a whisper that says, "If you need help, you are weak, flawed, and ultimately demanding." This is especially potent in cultures or families that prize individualism and achievement. The potential shame of being seen as needy feels far more damaging than the pain of struggling in silence. They would rather drown quietly than be seen gasping for air. Next is the painful assumption, the distrust in the responsiveness of others. This isn't mere pessimism. It's frequently a lesson learned early and reinforced over time. Imagine a child whose emotional or practical needs were consistently met with dismissal, annoyance, or conditional love. Their brain learns a devastating equation. Need plus expression equals rejection or disappointment. They grow into adults who anticipate the no, the eye roll, or the future debt. It feels safer to assume unavailability than to risk the confirmation of their deepest fear, that their need is an intolerable burden. They aren't choosing to struggle alone. They are protecting a younger version of themselves from reliving a core wound. For some, not asking is a way to maintain ultimate control and perfectionism. If they do everything themselves, they dictate the standards, the timeline, and the outcome. Asking introduces the chaos of another person's methods, schedules, and potential for mistakes. It feels like surrendering control over a part of their world. Furthermore, if a task is completed with help, the victory feels hollow. They can't claim the perfect, solitary triumph their inner critic demands. The struggle, then, becomes a lonely badge of honor, proof of their endurance, even if it costs them their peace. It's a prison of their own making, but the walls feel like armor. So if this resonates with you, please hear this gentle conclusion. Asking for help is not a breakdown of your strength. It is a redeployment of your resources.